Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starmen Talk the Talks. I'm your host Devin. With me is Cody and David.
Hey everybody.
Greetings to everyone!
And guys, we're going to start off with a quick question. Is our attention span shrinking?
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
I was asking, is our attention span shrinking?
What were we talking about again?
I was saying, is our attention span shrinking? Now, what were we talking about?
I feel deja vu coming upon us.
But yeah, let's look at this real quick.
Yeah.
So, we're going to sound like old men, but remember back in the day when you watched your TV programs, and how long was the episode? Usually 30 minutes?
Yeah, or an hour.
Or an hour. Sometimes there was a special on, it was on for an hour.
Yeah.
And if we look at cartoons now, they're roughly around 11 to 15 minutes.
Yep. Thank you, Cartoon Network.
Yep. So that's what really prompted me to ask the question, is our attention span shrinking? Can we not do a 30-minute show anymore?
I'd say so. Well, not like we can't do 30-minute shows anymore, but I agree with the attention span shrinking. Like, there's probably a reason why they've broken them down to 15-minute episodes now.
Yeah, it's more digestible, and usually people will sit and watch a 15-minute show over a 30-minute.
Yeah.
Like, the same can be said for almost YouTube. If you're over 30 minutes on YouTube,
Yeah.
people might give you a pass.
But if you're just 30 seconds,
Oh, yeah, no. It's like, oh, that's 30 seconds. That's not a long time at all.
no.
Yeah, that's true. I usually look for like 15-minute YouTube videos.
Yeah. I'm in the 30-minute range for myself. I'll do an hour, but like if I'm going to do anything over an hour, I'm dedicating
A day.
Yeah.
or time to it. It's going to be an evening watch. I got nothing else planned. I have all the snacks and everything ready. It's going to be a good, like a movie setting.
Right.
I've tried that before.
And how well did it go?
Well, I think my first mistake was trying to do this at night before I went to sleep.
Always a bad idea.
Yeah, because I started to get 20 minutes in, then next thing I know, I'm like, hey, wait, what video is this? Oh,
Oh, you let the YouTube just kind of pick videos after on the auto watch.
I think I was watching like a playlist.
Okay.
So it was all videos from that series, but it was a different episode of this.
Yeah, because you probably nodded off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened a few times where I was like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed like 3 episodes.
But the problem with these is I have trouble watching 3-hour videos.
How do you binge watch?
You mean watch all in a row?
Yeah.
It depends on what it is.
So,
Usually, TV show on Netflix. Yeah, I'll binge watch it.
okay. For how long?
Well, let's see. There was one day I spent from 9 in the morning until 7 at night watching one series. I think I watched maybe 2 seasons in one night.
So, you can watch over 3 hours at a time.
Yeah, but it was kind of split up. in a way.
But you could do that with a 3-hour show. You could just split it
Yeah.
up whenever you feel like it. But because it's already been done for you, you're taking it's a kind of a lazy approach. I don't have to decide when to stop the episode. The episode already has a stop point.
Yeah. Now, I think what I need to stop doing is trying to do it at night.
Yeah. See, I bring this up because I'm also in the same boat. I will watch probably consecutive episodes of a 30-minute program, but if you said it's a 3-hour episode, I'll be like, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like this.
I'm in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, Dave, how long do you sit and play a video game for?
Quite a while. I do take breaks in between, though, but it's quite a while. Like a few hours, I guess.
Okay, so you can also focus and
Yeah.
play something for hours on end.
The important thing is having the focus, though.
Yeah. Which comes down to the game, but that's another topic, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I sat down and dedicated a couple hours to a game was when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII. Played from 9 in the morning until like 4 p.m.
Right. And nothing wrong with that. It's just, would you be able to do that these days?
Oh hell no! I don't have time to.
If you had the time. We're not talking about
I mean-
your schedule. We're talking about if you had free
Yeah.
time. You
If
could.
if I had the time, yeah.
Okay. So the only reason you don't do things hours on end is because your schedule doesn't
Yeah.
allow it, which is fair.
Like, I think right now, the only time I really get to sit down and actually play a game, or, no, play a game, because I can watch TV anywhere. The only time I get to play a game is just like 7 to whatever.
Now, I've been increasingly trying to increase my game time, but like I used to like fairly rarely be able to play a game. I had to dedicate like Tuesday evening only to gaming.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. I now dedicate a part of the evening to it, but
Alright.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that too.
so now we got to look at the cause of why our attention spans are shrinking.
Well,
It's easier to show a 30-second video to a friend than a 3-minute one,
Yeah.
especially on the phone.
Yep.
if you want my opinion as to why our attention span is shrinking, we carry the reason in our pockets.
Our
just said that.
phone, yes. Well, you're both right. The phone has been kind of an increase of why our attention span is shrinking.
Yeah.
But what about the phone?
It connects you to pretty much everything. Like, you get YouTube on it, like text messaging, Twitter, internet.
Yeah. There is an abundance of small things you can do on your phone. You have access to surfing Reddit, you can go on YouTube, you
Yeah.
can Twitter.
Anyone can get a hold of you.
Anyone can get a hold of you. You can message anyone you want. It's so much to do on one little device.
Yeah.
It's both a blessing and a curse.
Go on.
Well, it's a blessing because you don't need a computer with you constantly. in order to search stuff up.
No.
Because it used to be that if you wanted to search something up, you had to go to your specific computer, like, say, in your room.
Right.
But now you can just pull your phone out of your pocket and...
Oh, yeah. And we don't even have to type in anything. We can just say Google.
Yeah.
I have a Google Home, so I'm not going to use the command.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we did, we don't want to do that in case someone else has a Google Home.
Yeah. And it's a curse because, like, you spend half your time on the phone and ignore other things like video games. Like,
People.
I have trouble, like, watching movies because I'm always pulling out my phone.
Yeah. It boils down to the amount of effort it takes for you to enjoy whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, and I'll admit to this because I'm a big YouTube watcher. I could dedicate some time to friggin' video gaming if I stop watching YouTube so much.
Yeah.
But YouTube is just, I turn my brain off. I don't have to focus on anything but what's in front of me.
Yeah, that is true.
Gaming, I have to press buttons and think about things.
It's like, which of these people should I take out? Which ones are going to do me the more harm?
Oh man, I have a story option. Man, what should I pick?
Go left or go right.
Ah, crap, that's going to take me a while to figure out.
And then it's like, oh, I know, I'll go to Google to find out.
Yeah. Oh, there's a branching path here. Google.
Yeah.
There's a puzzle. Google.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing for gaming right now, is that answers are just right at everyone's fingertips.
Yeah,
There's-
like when you get stuck, nobody bothers to...
brute force
Yeah.
is no longer a thing anymore.
Yeah, nobody bothers to work it out.
Of course
Because-
not. No one's got time for that.
Okay, I guess that's kind of accurate too, though.
Yeah.
Well, not terribly. It's like we have time. We
Yeah.
just
You're playing a video game, you have goddamn time.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's because saving's an option.
That too.
But it's more convenient if I just look it up and then continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do I want to make food or do I just want to order out? What's more convenient?
We know which one we pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, order it all the time.
Yeah, it's the lazy approach, but it
Yeah.
works.
I get food either way, which this one is just someone brings it right to my door.
Yeah.
Already cooked, and I don't have to do anything with it.
No, I don't have to prep it, I don't have to cook it, I don't have to clean up after it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Google.
It's true.
And then in terms of media, there is the message board trap is what I call it, but basically when you're on social medias and that, you start to get dependent on checking that constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Did someone respond to my comment? Did someone respond to that comment?
Yeah.
Is this still going?
Has this been updated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should I post something else?
yeah, I will admit I am guilty of that. Constantly checking
Everyone's
this. Yeah.
guilty of
Oh
that.
yeah.
If you're on some sort of media site, you're guilty of it.
Yeah.
You will fall into this.
Yep. You just can't escape it.
Yeah. So, is this a problem that we should remedy, or is this just going to be a way of life?
It's gonna be a way of life, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's convenience is what's
Yeah.
killing us.
Okay.
Back in the old days, they would take a horse and carriage to market once a week. Now with cars we can go every day.
And with internet, we can have the market brought to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even need to leave my house.
Yeah,
Ever.
that's the scary thought. Is there's going to be a time period where leaving your house is like, what, are you a barbarian?
Yeah.
It's like you go to leave your house. Ah, son! Ah!
It burns us. God, natural light, get it up.
Get it up. Why are we using tunnels?
Yeah, I can just picture that being a thing.
It's gonna happen sooner than you think, and that's the real scary part.
Yep.
Well, you know what they say. Man's always yearned to destroy the sun. This is horrible.
It's terrible, but
Don't destroy the sun. We need that.
Where am I going to get my vitamin D now?
Sunny D.
Who's going to drink that?
If you're gonna blow up a planet, don't blow up Pluto.
Which is no longer a planet.
Fine.
I mean, if we blow up the sun, we're gonna get a lot of flashlights
Yeah.
and sweaters. It's gonna get nippy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Um,
jeez.
I don't think so. Because I think we'll just go off spinning.
Oh yeah, we'll careen into the next planet really quickly, but
Oh, yeah.
in that meantime, it's gonna be dark and cold.
Yeah. Oh, we need that as an anchor. Great.
It's like, businessman, we should blow up the sun. But
Just think of how much money we can make on supplements.
I'd be the one person being like, you realize that's the only thing keeping us from, tumbling out into space and dying.
What are the chances we'll hit anything?
Yeah. We're not in the market to think, we're in the market to make money. Also, that was just a theory. It has been proven.
The worst case scenario isn't actually us careening and crashing into thing. It's us careening and landing in something else's orbit.
I suppose.
Like the next biggest planet, and we're just circling around it until we decide to blow it up.
Yeah. Why we're destructive.
Well, I think if we orbit that planet and without a sun, I think we'll be frozen to death before we have to even worry about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll just live underground.
Yeah, we can make makeshift heaters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing is that we can technological out of almost any problem.
Yeah.
We can mold people it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, funny how we went on from Doomsday from speaking about attention spans.
I know, isn't that wild?
Yeah.
How would we throw a cult in there while we're at it?
What about the occult?
No, a cult.
Okay. What about cults?
Those that worship the sun. there once was this mighty ball of lights. If we pray, maybe it will come to us again.
Yeah, there will be people like that if some stupid business guy ever blows up the sun.
I think we're smart enough to know not to blow up the sun. I would hope and pray. Stop looking at me like that. I have hope in humanity.
Oh no, we're slowly killing our resources.
Okay. We're going to kill ourselves out from lack of resources or some nuclear apocalypse before we blow up the sun.
I'm sorry, I don't have faith in humans.
Or the climate will kill us because we're forcing it to change too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, humans is going to be our own demise, but I think the sun is going to still stay in place long after we're gone.
Oh yeah. The human. The greatest threat is against us. Who is it? I shall smash it. And someone puts up a mirror. What?
Yeah, you're destroying your own planet.
Yeah. I am the enemy?
Yep. Hate to break to you, but you're the bad guy in this story.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's in this scenario, you're the bad guy. Okay.
Well, that's kind of a downer note.
Yep.
On the positive, though, humans are really good at adapting and advancing technology.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's our bread and butter.
Yeah.
What would we be without that? Without our tools and adaptability.
Like, yeah, like, built smartphones.
Yeah. Like, just a quick time capsule. Anyone remember when the car was invented?
Let's see. I want to say the late 1800s.
Late 1800s. What was the next technological step after that?
The plane?
Yeah, when was that?
Around World War One.
Roughly, so. But quite a few years gap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have advanced the smartphone in a matter of a decade
Oh yeah.
to a point where it used to just be the small little pocket phone that you could use to call your friends
Oh yeah.
to the small little laptop that fits in your pocket.
Like it's
Pretty much.
that can read signals from satellites.
Yep. Like, that's crazy to think about how quickly that has developed in
Yeah.
prior
Oh, yeah.
to any other technology we had.
Yeah, it's scary when you think about it.
It really is.
Not as half as scary as all those satellites in the air in space. What's keeping them from crashing into each other?
Perfect orbit rotation.
I don't know. I just kind of envisioned the future there to just be this whole layer of satellites around us.
Well, I mean, we got a bunch of trash up there. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think, isn't there even a car up there?
Maybe, I don't know for sure, and I can't say yes or no
Yeah.
to that answer.
This is news to me. Where'd you hear that?
Oh, I heard that the big, like, business guy, Elon Musk, launched a car up into space. His own personal car.
Okay.
For some reason, because he can.
Kind of like putting nanomachines in his brain or something.
Hey, if he wants to do it, feel free. Leave me out of it. I don't want a robot brain.
Technically, he'd be a cyborg, but he'd be something of a robot, unless he already is one.
That'll be our last thing on this, but yeah, let's look at cyborg enhancements.
Have we reached the point where we can actually do that yet?
Not quite, but we're getting
Yeah.
gosh darn close.
Oh yeah.
Scary thought.
Yeah. Isn't there a theory? Isn't there like a rule? Excuse me, a rule of thought that just having glasses makes you a cyborg of some sort?
In an odd sense, yes.
Because I've heard that nugget being thrown around a bit.
That's a very, very abstract way of looking at cyborg enhancements. But
Yeah.
technically, you're not wrong. It is an enhancement by technology.
Yeah.
I mean, your glasses are technically attached to your body, but
Yeah.
they are enhancing your eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Same with a hearing aid.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what the future brings.
Yeah, maybe in a few years we'll have an Inspector Gadget.
Oh, good lord.
And with that, we're gone. Bye, everyone. That'll be your haunting thought for the evening. At some point in time, Inspector Gadget will be real.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, jeez.
But that is all our time, so without any more delay, I'm your host, Devin.
I'm Cody. Peace out.
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.